The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network on the Voice of the Eagles. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head volleyball coach Ashley Tiernan. Ashley, schedule time. And, we do these things year in and year out, and sometimes they become formulaic. This one, not so much. Some curveballs that really everybody within the South Atlantic Conference is facing. Queens leaves the lead to go Division I at the last moment, and some holes result, and you filled them in an interesting and intriguing way. I can't think of the last time Carson-Newman Volleyball played in 3 tournaments in a single year. What was the mentality, the mindset, structuring this thing with the curveball to put volleyball in position to be competitive, not only within the South Atlantic Conference, but regionally?
Yeah, it's all by design. We wanted to make sure we set ourselves up in a good position to be a regional contender and make sure that we played the right people at the right time. And so we reached out, we scheduled some games that we hope are going to be some game changers during that time, and we're just excited to get rolling with it.
Head to Trevecca for a tournament, head to USC Aiken for a tournament, and then host a Peach Belt crossover late in October. Schedule's weird. It's a festival year, which means things start August 25th is the earliest possible date of competition. Not that that's your team. You wait a day or two. But you jump into South Atlantic Conference play in August against a really good Tusculum team.
Yes.
How quick does this team need to hit the ground running, all that in mind?
Immediately would be the easy answer. Yesterday. We're excited about the schedule. We know that it's going to be tough. Starting our conference play at Tusculum August 30th is going to be a big game, and we want to be ready for that. And so we've got some things in place to hopefully get us strong enough and ready enough and go out there and compete to the best of our ability.
Seems like for the last decade that I've been here, there's always been an October deal where the SAC and the Peach Belt get together. That's no different. The format is really unique this year. We don't know. We don't know the days or anything. You're ranking everybody that's involved in this. We don't know the teams that are coming to Carson-Newman, but we do know that there will be 3 games between the Friday and Saturday in the middle of October, the 22nd and the 23rd. Why change this to rank teams and open things up?
Yeah, we as coaches who are competing in that Peach Belt crossover, we got together and talked about format and what we thought was best, and so many of us said the 4 games that weekend was just way too many. It's so late in the season, getting ready to be regionally ranked. So we all just decided, it was hard on our bodies. We had some injuries on some teams last year because it was just so much and a lot of travel for the teams that are traveling to the other conference. And so we decided we wanted to just play 3 games that weekend. And since there's 4 teams per conference coming, we had to get a little creative with it. And so it's going to be really interesting. We won't know who we play or when we play them, or who's going where until the Sunday before that tournament. So we're excited about it, but it's going to be interesting.
So when you see the blank spaces on the schedule on the website, that's intentional. It caught me off guard when I was putting this thing together. You look at this schedule, and it's road heavy the first part of the year. For starting in August, you're not at home until the middle of September. You've got some pretty strong experience coming back, but also there's an injection of new to this team.
Yes.
What challenges does being on the road for pretty much the first month of the season pose?
I don't really see them as challenges. I actually think it's probably going to be one of the best things that happens to us this season, because it's going to give us a massive opportunity to bond together as a team and as a family. And it gets our newbies and our young ones some competition outside of being home before they hit the home court if they find themselves in the starting position role.
You look at the schedule. Obviously, you'd love for a fan of Carson-Newman Volleyball to make every home match. At the end of the day, your diehards are going to be there, but if somebody had to pick just one game that would be really important for this program to have a good crowd for, where's your mind go?
At home, Tusculum.
Rivalry. That was a good crowd last year.
That was a great crowd last year. It was exciting.
you look at the league. Obviously, Queens leaving. That's a team that's been regionally ranked year in, year out for the last 5-6 seasons. With their absence, still feels like this league is the cream of the crop in the Southeast. How much does playing within the SAC prepare this team for potential postseason success?
Yeah, based off of regional rankings from last year, I believe there were 8 of us that were regionally ranked out of the 10 from our conference alone. And so it's a big deal. And so as many SAC teams as we can play, as often as we can play, and that's going to happen. Obviously, we want to play Peach Belt teams to make sure that regionally helps us and takes us in the right direction.
All right. Ashley, thanks for the time. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
It's Carson-Newman head volleyball coach Ashley Tiernan. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.